I spilled it over myself. Fuck. I was trying to make that so cinematic. Y'all want to see some ASMR? Right up to the top, bitch. Cheers. May as well get rid of these cans because they're not paying me. Hi everyone, welcome back to Adam Mac and T's channel. Today we're going to be discussing Shane and Ryland's relationship. Something happened that nudged me to make this video. Ryland, who's Shane's fiance, as we all know, posted a video called Cooking My Sister's Favorite Meal 2 hours ago. Now already, are your alarm bells going off in your head? Because Jeffree Star, Shane Dawson's family, acted out against her and unfollowed her. So Ryland is very much so taking the side of his sister, as he should, period. And I've expressed my opinion on that and what I think that's gonna do. It's gonna create tension and they're gonna have to move away from each other. Because Shane is gonna pick a side, you know? He has to. So it wasn't just the fact that that was what the video was about that made me want to do this video. Immediately when I got this notification, I was like, is Shane gonna be in this video? And I clicked on the video and there was no presence of Shane and I was like, that's weird. Because Shane lives in that house. And there was someone recording and I was like, oh, it must be Andrew because Andrew does all the recording, obviously. So a little bit into the video, they make reference to the fact that Shane is behind the camera. And Shane does not say a single thing making reference that it is him. He doesn't laugh, he doesn't make a joke, he doesn't say anything. He doesn't even nod the camera or anything, he literally doesn't do anything. It is so creepy. And throughout the entire video it made me so uncomfortable because Shane did not join in any way. Now Morgan and Ryland were really cute this entire video. I really enjoyed the video. It was basically a cooking video and they were drinking wine. So because they were also drinking wine, they were making a lot of jokes and they were quite tipsy. And they were including Shane in their narrative, but he never responded to them and never laughed. Which is really weird because Shane Dawson has a Jimmy Fallon approach in all of his videos. He has that fake, really loud, obnoxious laugh. So the fact that it was not present at all for jokes that were funnier than ones he's laughed at before, I was like, ooh, it's going down. There's tension here. So from an outsider's point of view, there looks like there already is a divide. So the fact that Morgan's at the house with them as well is kind of sus. Now, I don't know when this video was filmed, but if it was recently, then you know them three are having a conversation. But the fact that Shane had no presence in the video at all made me so violently uncomfortable. Like, I've said that before, but it's just, there's something so off-putting about it. Knowing that there's someone recording is one thing, but then knowing it's Shane and that he's not interacting in any way. Like, he didn't even do any of his cringy jokes or any jokes at all. There was nothing. And Morgan and Ryland kept making jokes, and they would keep laughing and look at the camera, so looking at Shane, and there would be nothing. And they actually made a comment about it by saying, oh, we must not be funny or something because Shane isn't laughing. So a lot of people told me in the comments, do not show someone's video on here because they can copyright you, so I just recorded an audio bit of it, just to show you for reference. So they're cooking and having fun and Shane isn't interacting and Morgan and Ryland are saying jokes and this is what they say. Do you hear that? They said it's so different because Andrew's not behind the camera laughing. You know, he always does his laughing. He's infamous for it. But Shane does that too in his series, which shows that his series are fake, by the way. But the fact that they called him out on it and were like, Shane, you're behind the camera. Why aren't you laughing? Are we not funny? And Shane didn't say anything, but also didn't laugh, makes it really weird. Now, in my opinion, I don't even think this was a bit put on for a video, because it was that uncomfortable, and Ryland made so many attempts to try and include Shane. It was also a sponsored video, so Ryland was trying his best to be happy and positive in it. But Shane really brought down the energy and it was super weird. And it's something I've never seen before with them, but recently, including in Shane's video as well, they're very open about the fact they're fighting a lot. And I know they pass it off as jokes, but when you see videos like this, you really start to see that there's some shady things going on. And then put drama on top of that, you're like, what is going to go on? I've said it before, but I don't know if this relationship can last. I know they're engaged and they've been together for years, but whenever you put such a dominant figure such as Jeffree in the middle, it can really divide people, and it seemingly is already doing that. How easy would it have been for Shane to come on and make a joke or something like that? Or even laugh along? And sponsored videos are normally filmed weeks in advance. So this would have been before Shane did his really bad apology, so there's no reason for him really to be quiet in it. And if Shane is trying to make such a big point that he's standing away from the beauty community, that doesn't mean being rude on camera and making it so uncomfortable. Because the video really had so much potential and it was so cute. but just that lack of interaction with Shane was super weird. I think it would have been better if they didn't acknowledge that it was Shane behind the camera and it was just one of their friends or something. But the fact they acknowledged it and he didn't do anything and he didn't say anything and he didn't laugh along just made me so The entire video was like whenever you're washing the dishes and a piece of food touches your hand and you're like you know what I mean? Like So I was not a fan of that at all. And it's also a long video. It's a 33-minute long video. So Shane was silent through that entire filming process. This video has been chopped and edited, of course, but Shane was completely silent in this entire thing. Now, if you watch any of his videos, you know he is a loud motherfucker. So that was a challenge for him, obviously, to not be loud during this. If Shane's trying to be silent and not take part so that the audience feel bad for him, then that's just petty. He already used the mental health card, so he really has to, you know, show he's sad, and apparently being completely radio silent is that. But at the same time, maybe he's acting out against Ryland and Morgan, which is just super weird because I don't understand people who can have drama with people they live with. Especially in friend groups. I've had friend groups where if there's drama, I just take myself away from it. But in terms of living in the same house, that's like another level. They made reference in the video that Morgan was traveling the next day, so obviously going home. So it would be Ryland and Shane back in their house. So you're wondering like what that dynamic is like right now. Because it does not seem to be great in a video. And if you think as well, during a video people will put their happiest persona on and the best version of themselves. Well, not me, I mean you get a really rough version of me. But these LA people will show you the best versions of themselves. That goes for relationships as well, which is why whenever breakups happen on YouTube, people are so shocked. Because these YouTube couples have shown such a happy version of themselves on camera and not shown the reality off camera. So if this was them trying to be happy on camera, because Ryland was very much so trying to be happy, that's alarming, and I can't give y'all advice. Or maybe they're just being fully transparent and this is how they are off camera and this is a real relationship. But with the dates of drama and Taddy and Jeffrey and James and everything being thrown into the mix, it's not healthy for any relationship. It's not healthy for a friendship. I'm sure Shane and Jeffrey's friendship is probably on the line right now. Jeffrey's not dating someone, so he's probably holding a little bit of a grudge to Shane for dating someone. You know the way Nate left Jeffrey? Apparently, allegedly, left Nate. They broke up. Allegedly. Everything I say in this video is allegedly. I don't say allegedly and I hear like, it's the cops pulling up my door. Jeffree Star sent us. That was my impression of the cops. So yeah, I'm sure the relationship is on thin ice right now. I don't put any blame on Ryland or Shane. Well, maybe a little bit on Shane, because they are going through something right now that Shane has to make a big decision. But that decision should be easy if you're a good person that you preach to be. But in your apology, you did not come across like that. Ooh, tea. Personally, I find Ryland a little bit irritating, but I know that he's really nice and has good intentions, and Morgan is an absolute babe as well. I love her. So I do wish them two the best. Do I wish Shane and Jeffrey the best? No comment. Hi, one thing I want to know before I left this video, because I kind of just wanted to like have all my thoughts summed up right now, and I can't not do this video without talking about this because this is what's like on my mind right now. Remember Ryland was very unsure of Shane's relationship with Garrett and the way Shane would leave for long periods of time for work, and didn't they do a lie detector test where Ryland got Shane to make sure that he didn't have either sexual or just like relationship-y feelings towards Garrett, and then Shane didn't or whatever? So if Ryland has those opinions because Shane loves his work so much and does so much work, then already there's a little bit of, not lack of trust, but fear of Shane loving money and fear of Shane loving doing videos more than him, because he's spending more time doing videos and working than with Ryland, which is completely understandable. And I haven't dated someone that is in a fucking media field, so I don't know, I can't speak from experience or something, so I'm living vicariously through Ryland in my head right now. So in my opinion, that would be something that I would find trouble with if my partner was so devoted to working and stuff, which is kind of weird because Shane doesn't upload a lot, and the videos that he does upload, he seems to edit them within like a 4-week period where he says he works non-stop. So what are you doing within the next period? Like, what are you doing right now, Shane? You're just causing drama. So like, you have a lot of time to be spending with Ryland, so that time that you're spending with him, you're doing these videos where you're being rude with him. It's kind of just, it's very off-putting and very weird. So that was my opinion on it. And it's also pretty weird about what happened with Garrett. Like, where's Garrett these days? Where's Drew these days? You know what I mean? Like, where's the OG friend group? Maybe they left because Shane left. The real Shane. That's deep. So I would really recommend that you go watch Ryland's video. And just watch it. Even if you can't watch the entire thing, you'll get a feel a really off-putting feel just by how Shane's acting. And let me know what your opinion is. Do you think their relationship is on thin ice? It can't be easy for Ryland what he's going through right now, because his sister's being picked on basically by Jeffrey. So, you know, these are grown people. How many times have I said that? Like, these people are grown. Okay, anyway, please tell me what your opinion is on all this madness. I wasn't gonna make a video talking about this, but whenever you watch that video of Ryland's, it's like impossible not to feel iffy. That's a good word. Iffy. Yucky. Ugh. Touching food in the sink. Ugh. You know what I mean? Okay, make sure to tell me your opinions and let's have a conversation below. See ya. Cheers.